welcome. It is your boy Keegan here, and I return after 4 months, very long months. And today I bring you a story time from 8th grade. Ugh. We all remember that time. It was horrible. Nobody liked 8th grade. Well, maybe some people did, but not me. Me and my group of friends had this teacher that, to be honest, we were a-holes too, but she was an a-hole first. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But yes, guys, I bring you guys a story time after being gone for, I think, 4 months. And I have a new microphone, which hopefully sounds better. We will know in the recording. Or I will know when I'm editing, to be exact. But this story time takes place in grade 8, the end of middle school. And middle school, that is something we all hated with a passion. And this particular day, we have this real tall kid in my class. Let's name him Dylan. Dylan is like 6'7". He's a giant. And our teacher did not like him very much. Dylan was kind of a smartass. And, Dylan being tall, smartass, kind of jockey football kid, everybody was friends with him. And everybody except our teacher, and our teacher had a burning hatred for the delinquents in the class, such as me, Dylan, and the other people in my friend group, which was like 4 of the people. And, of course, we didn't get along, as I stated. And one day we all went to the gym, and, normal PE stuff, playing basketball and playing tag, stuff like that. It was a nice day out, so half the class was outside. And Dylan decided to stay in on this particular day because he had a broken hand. And he decided, instead of playing hockey outside, he'd play basketball inside, which I don't know why he would play basketball with a broken hand. But, he was playing basketball inside. And, we were just playing. And I sat down for a couple minutes to get some water. And snuck out of the class a couple times because I absolutely hated my class. And when I gotten back, I guess a fight broke out with Dylan and our teacher, and that led to my teacher trying to pick Dylan up. Now, mind you, my teacher is maybe like a 5'4", 5'5", just like old lady, or like mid-50s. No, actually, I think it was mid-40s, mid-50s, one of the two. And she was over there trying to like throw him to the ground, like not even like a playful way, like in a way she was trying to harm him. And she had grabbed his broken wrist, or it wasn't arm, his wrist, broken wrist, and she had like thrown it everywhere, and he was obviously in pain, and she was like pushing him and like hitting him and stuff like that. And of course, no one said anything because it's a teacher, but, Dylan was obviously angry, very, very, very angry, and stormed out of the class because, I think anyone would. That's just a natural response. And a couple months later, there's an incident where I was trying to use the bathroom. And it was like one of those bathrooms where it's like one person can go in, you can lock it kind of thing. And it was lunchtime, and so I just figured, I might as well go since we're all going out anyway. And as I went in, the teacher grabbed me by my arm, and she said, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I was trying to use the bathroom." She's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, yes, I am. So I rip my arm away from her, and I go into the bathroom. And, I take care of my business. And midway through I was taking number 1. By saying business, it sounds like I was taking too much detail. She just started wailing on the door, right? I was sitting there, and she was just wailing on the door, telling me, "What are you doing in there, Keegan? Get out, blah, 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 this and that." Let's call this teacher Miss Redhead, because she was a ginger. Miss Redhead had just banged on the door for about 5 minutes, and I waited till she stopped to get out of the bathroom. And when I did, she started yelling at me, and this and that, and tried putting her hands on me multiple times. And of course I gave her the royal salute, as my elders call it. If any of you don't know what that means, then where are your parents? Why are you watching my videos? Well, you were too young to be here. And basically I did that. Told her, said a couple naughty words, and went to the field. And she had sent a security officer at our school and both principals to hunt me down. And they had hunted me down finally, and they were talking about how, I'm like facing suspension and this and that, and blah blah blah, explaining all the rules regarding profanity. Teachers, I'm sitting there like, do you even know what she did? Did she even tell her part of the story? Like, did she explain mine? Because from the looks of it, it's very, very twisted. And basically, I had explained everything to him, and because this teacher had been working at the school for like 15 years, she was there longer than the principal, right? So, she was like looked at as like, teacher that had been working there longer, she understood the system longer kind of thing. And I told the principal, and he said, oh, I'll definitely look into all this right away, because I told him about, the hitting of the student. And Mr. Principal, called him Baldy. Yeah, we'll call him Baldy, because he was very, very bald, and nobody liked him. So, fun nicknames. And Mr. Baldy, quote unquote, talked to the teacher. And let's just say nothing happened to her except me getting a 5-day in-school suspension because I had used profound language. And I was sitting there like, nothing happens to the teacher who literally basically assaulted her students. Like, this happened multiple times throughout like my grade 8 year, but nothing ever happened to her, which kind of sucked. But whenever the students would get harmed or whatever, then that lead to the student getting suspended. And nobody ever told their parents except for one kid, but the kid ended up getting expelled. So, I don't know. I think middle school is pretty whack, especially mine. And, there's plenty of more crazy teacher stories, but that is for another video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this is my first time back after 4 months. I would like to thank you guys for 56 subs. I think I have 56 subs. Let me pull up my phone here. Yes, 56 subscribers. Thank you for the 56 subs. Even though it's not a lot, it's still something. And the 5,099 views. That is crazy. Like, in my lifetime views, I've racked up 5,099 views in, I started 2015, 16, 17, 18, 20. In the past 7 years, I've racked up 5.99k views, which is crazy to me. Even though I know it's not that big, I still really appreciate the support from you guys, even though I'm only pulling 4 views a video. I'm definitely leaning towards more mellowed out videos rather than crazy Fortnite montages and stuff. I'll try to get Davis back on it as well, but I am streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/K3EG_BRUV. That is K3EG_BRUV. All caps. It's my name on everything. I stream once or twice a week. I try to anyway whenever I have the availability, but I'm typically playing Skyrim or something like that. Chill game. Feel free to come in and ask me questions. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, guys, again, thank you for all the support, and catch you in a couple months. Peace. Is it